Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is Sunday, March 8th, 2020, and my name is Lysander Xanthus. I am a clairvoyant and energy healer, and today I'd like to share with you the day's astrology, numerology, and some other information and practices to bring into your day today. So, I like to start each morning with a grounding exercise. This is a great way to practice a little self-healing each day, release some of your accumulated negativity, and if you practice this consistently over time, you will notice big changes in your well-being overall. All right, so we're going to do this right now, and I hope you'll follow along. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached at the bottom of your aura is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. For the sake of simplicity, imagine your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to be draining this energy down and through the pipe. So let us begin. Focus on your bubble and imagine or intend this dark colored energy draining down and into the pipe and into the earth. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good and that is not serving our goals. We release all energy that does not belong to us and allow it to return to its origin. We release all old emotions, patterns, habits, relationships, situations, attachments, and anything else we are now ready to let go of. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our body and being. We release. As you see the last of this energy exit the bottom of your bubble, see the drain disappear, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. We have grounded. All right. Good morning to everyone in the comments. Vicky, Sybil, Sharda, Ram, Victorian, Kathy, and everyone else. I'm now going to be using the singing bowl to stimulate and awaken our energy so that we are able to take in all the information and healing during this report. So let us move into our astrology for the day. All right, so just a reminder, this is not a horoscope for individual sun signs. This is the energy present in the entire world that's affecting all of us right now. All right, so let's take a look. The sun is in Pisces. So what's being emphasized at this time is our intuition and our deeper emotional selves. The moon is in Virgo. So we are feeling a need to have everything in its proper place, to have things the way we like to have them. Otherwise, it can make us feel very unsettled or anxious. There's also a desire to give to others and to be of service, and to share of ourselves in that particular way with others. Mars is in Capricorn, and this is giving us the initiative to solve our own problems and to let go of those things that are no longer working for us. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are also all in Capricorn, and throughout this year, they are going to continue to assist us in shedding the things that are no longer serving us. All right, so next is Mercury, which is in retrograde in Aquarius. This is a period of review and reconsidering the plans that we are making with those around us for our future, to be sure that we really want to move forward with these individuals and with our community in this way, and to change course if we decide that we want something else. Neptune is in Pisces, and this is connecting us even more deeply with our subconscious, deeper selves and our intuition. With the influence of the sun, this is pulling our deeper knowing up to conscious awareness for us to use if we choose to do so. Venus is in Taurus. So in our relationships and love lives, we are feeling a strong desire to root ourselves in our relationships for greater stability, foundation, and to really enjoy the company of those we are with. Uranus in Taurus is encouraging us to shake things up, to find a new way of doing things, to create a new way, to get out of our old comfort zone. So those are the planets for today. Let's take a look at the planetary aspects for today. So the moon is in opposition to Mercury. So Mercury is asking us to reconsider our plans and our bonds with others, especially in terms of our future plans. And the moon is in Virgo. So there's kind of an interesting tension that might be there, where we desire to look out for others' interests, but Mercury is asking us to remember ourselves. The sun is in conjunct with Neptune. So what I was saying about our deeper knowledge coming to consciousness, deeper emotions in our subconscious selves being brought to conscious awareness, that is being emphasized more so, where the subconscious is becoming conscious. Deeper knowledge is becoming conscious knowledge and is being emphasized. The moon is in triune with Uranus and Venus. So we are desiring to really root ourselves in our relationships and for a greater foundation. And Uranus is asking us to change things, but to the new way we change, it wants us to really dig in to that new way. And the moon, of course, wants to be of services to others, but also to have things the way we want to have them. So we may become very inflexible in our relationships at this time in that particular way. Finally, Venus and Uranus are in conjunction. So again, really desiring stability, groundedness, and enjoying the company of those we are with, is layered with wanting to discover a new way of living, to create a new comfort zone, different from the old one. And that's the astrology for today. Interesting energy in our relationships, in ourselves today. Some interesting things happening. So that, again, not a horoscope for individual sun signs. That's the energy affecting everyone. All right. So next is the numerology of the day. Today is an 8th day. If there's something you want to do to be your bread and butter, or what it is you want to make a living by, do it. Today, give it freely, as this will let you test the waters, and if you actually want to pursue this long term. Give with a glad heart. Let it be an expression of yourself. From this place, prosperity will enter. And start with what you have. This is a day to let go of all the reasons why not, and to just give it a try, and to find that expression of self. And there is, in this 8th day, I am sensing that nuance of giving to others. Perhaps it was the moon in Virgo that inspired me as I wrote this. So there is also an emphasis on our connections with others and what we can give on this particular 8th day, which is usually associated with money. All right. But don't forget about caring for yourself, as always. Next, I'd like to share with you the crystal of the day, which is pyrite. Sorry, I always hold it too close and then you can't actually see it at all. So I am going to tell you a little bit about pyrite today. Traditionally, pyrite is known as the stone of luck, helping to attract abundance, wealth, and prosperity to the user via its creative energies of manifestation and its encouragement of following one's dreams. Pyrite not only deflects negative energies, but also helps to release negative and inhibiting patterns of behavior. It can enhance one's will during challenging times and supports the action necessary for personal growth and success. Sounds pretty good. I'm going to channel the energy of this crystal to you in a mini healing, so you can experience the energy of pyrite for yourself. So if you would like to participate, allow yourself to connect with the energy of this crystal and allow it to pass through you and work its healing. So I will begin in just a moment. I'd like to take a moment to say hello to Sarah and to those of you in the watch party, Nancy and Feely. All right, let's begin. I am channeling the energy of this crystal to you and through you. Its energy passes through every layer of your aura, magnetizing you toward prosperity and success, lifting away any blocks, keeping you from seeing that you have it in you to be all you can be. So this is the energy of pyrite, and this concludes our super ultra mini healing. Take a moment to sit in this energy. And if you are busy preparing for your day ahead, pause for a second or two to allow the energy to sink in. We are now going to be moving into our affirmation while we are in this energetic space. All right, this concludes the healing, and that was pyrite. All right, so I'm going to say this affirmation to you the first time, and then we are going to say it together a few times. I am abundant. When I choose to give, it is from an endless supply. I have all that I need in my hand now. Now together, 3 times. I am abundant. When I choose to give, it is from an endless supply. I have all that I need in my hand now. I am abundant. When I choose to give, it is from an endless supply. I have all that I need in my hand now. I am abundant. When I choose to give, it is from an endless supply. I have all that I need in my hand now. This can be especially powerful when you're focusing on manifesting something specific, especially the last line, I have all that I need in my hand now. It has definitely worked for me, so I recommend it. That concludes our affirmation. All right, so, yes. Now it is time for our magic tip of the day. Today's magic tip is about money magic, and the tip is that consistency is key. So if you are using the law of attraction or magic to manifest more wealth or anything pertaining to prosperity, always have something going, always be doing the work, always be putting in that energy, or putting out that energy rather. Money magic is most powerful when you're practicing it on a consistent basis over a long period of time. It definitely has a way of building momentum and continuing to perpetuate the inflow of abundant energy into your life. And besides, it's a good way to train your thoughts. What you focus on increases and it becomes part of you, and what's part of you is what you tend to attract more of. So do something every day or the same day every week, and so on. So that's my suggestion. All right, everyone, it is now time for our card reading of the day. So this is a reading for everyone to give you insight and guidance into your day ahead. You may find that you resonate with the entirety of the message or just parts of it, and both are absolutely perfect. Now, this reading comes to us from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I'm going to begin that in just a moment. I'm gonna check through the comments to see if anyone else has said hello to us this morning. Doesn't look like it. All right. So let's get to it then. Let's see what the cards have to say to us today. This reading is for everyone who is watching live, as well as those watching the replay. Good morning, Indigo and Stacy. Welcome, welcome. And to Carla, I'm not sure that I said hello to her yet. All right, I think we're going to start with these two cards that came out. So I'm going to take a moment to type the titles on screen. It is a good morning. All right, so because this is an oracle deck and the entries are not key terms, they're guidance entries, I do like to read from the book as well as offering my own interpretation. The first card is Temptation. These cards are so glossy, it makes them hard to hold up. All right, through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on old patterns. When we become disconnected from spirit, from love, from ourselves, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when our connection to ourselves or to something greater was broken. This card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life is something you can use to move forward. I'd also like to point out we can be addicted to emotions, to reacting a certain way as well. So this is just kind of bringing up our personal weaknesses, areas of struggle, and things that we keep doing again and again, whether it's a type of a relationship, an actual substance we partake of, or feelings. We can be addicted to feeling a certain way and recreating situations that make us feel that again and again and again. The next card is the Universe. You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. This is the last of the major arcana cards and reflects the work you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom you've gained along the way. And there, you should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are and accept the vital part that you play in the bigger scheme of life. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The Universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. So, this card comes to remind you, I feel, more of your connection to something greater, that you have a soul, that you have a greater purpose than we perhaps give ourselves credit for in our current age. And It's saying that there is more to you and to your existence, essentially. Sense and temptation, these addictions result from a disconnection from self and from spirit. I definitely would like to put the emphasis on self. Sometimes we become addicted to not only fill a gap, but to run away from ourselves or from our purpose. And this can be something we do consciously, subconsciously, or even in our soul. Indeed, Carla, feelings can be addictive. We can be addicted to feeling lonely. We can be addicted to feeling rejected. We can be addicted to feeling abandoned, especially that's a good example, being addicted to feelings of rejection and abandonment. That can frequently play out in relationship patterns where we self-sabotage, or we attract the kind of people, or we continue to be in a relationship with someone where they will disappoint us over and over. So we continue to get that fix of feeling rejected or feeling sad, depressed. Depression is highly addictive, which is why it's so hard to get out of it. And people really feel like they can't. And I feel as though when you realize what it is about something that keeps happening that you're addicted to, you really become liberated to choose something different for yourself. You can choose to not engage in a situation that will always end the same way, or to not react a certain way again and again. Because you know that you have a hard time getting out of this feeling. And frequently, if we're addicted to negative feelings, it has to do with issues of self-worth. Speaking of which, this next card is Suffering in Silence. And I feel as though this is a new thought. Maybe on the same topic, but yes. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Just trying to think of where to sit. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs? Are you allowing issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. When you're ready to let go of the feelings you're addicted to, a new way of living and reacting to situations becomes open to you. This card follows the Trapped in Fear, the number 8 mental card in this deck. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you, but you must take the first step toward healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. So apparently it had something to say about what we were discussing. All right. So that does conclude the card reading. Now, there's a little bit more after this, but I would like to thank everyone who contributes to the Morning Metaphysical Report. And on screen are the names of the members of our Patreon. And thank you so much for your continued support. You allow MMR to continue and to grow. And thank you for giving me the ability to be here every morning with everyone to share this information. Without you, this stream would not be possible. I'd also like to thank everyone who shares this video, and those of you who share the video with those you know in real life and across the internet. You are also assisting the growth of MMR, and thank you to those who watch. Of course, this was made for you, and thank you for making this part of your journey. On screen are also the tags to our social media platforms, so you can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Patreon. If you'd like to learn more about MMR and how you can contribute and some of the exclusive content available to patrons, please visit patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. All right. Welcome, Chloe, and good morning. So now we are going to cast our psychic shield for the day. This is also an important daily practice. Hello, Jennifer, welcome. And so I hope you will follow along. This is a good way to ensure that your healing work goes further, prevent accumulating additional negativity, and to protect yourself from negative attachments, spirits, people, and assist in controlling your abilities if you struggle with negative side effects of that. So let us begin. It's pretty simple. Imagine or intend drawing a gold equal arm cross in front of you. In the center, see a white rose bloom. Carry that gold energy above you, draw a cross, bloom a rose, draw one behind you, and then draw one beneath you. Connect those crosses in a vertical ring that surrounds you. Bring that gold energy to the side, draw a cross, bloom a rose, connect to the cross behind you, and draw on the other side. Connect these crosses in a horizontal ring surrounding you. Now connect the crosses in a vertical ring going in the other direction. So you should be inside of 3 gold rings. Spread the gold energy to fill in the spaces between each ring so that you are in a complete gold sphere. And that's it. You have cast a psychic shield. I hope that it serves you well today. Finally, we will set an intention for our day. We are the creators of our reality, so this is a simple way to engage that ability every day. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself, or you can accept my intention for you. Today opens our hearts and opens our hands and our lives to receive greater prosperity and connection with others today. Today brings us good moments and good company, and everyone is helpful today. We rediscover our connection to ourselves today. And we see the best in ourselves reflected to us by those who love us. Thank you. And so it is. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today. If you enjoyed watching this, be sure to like, follow, or subscribe to the page or channel where you are watching this so you can continue seeing the morning report each day. So, Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning and a wonderful day. Be so blessed.